Another week in the federal court and the ABC is the top story.
Ms. Buttrose, did you act appropriately in your role as ABC chair?
The former chair, Ita Buttrose, appearing in court to explain her role in a case that's raised questions about the ABC's independence and its editorial standards.
Do you believe she's not impartial?
No comment.
Ms Buttrose and other key players have been grilled on what they knew and did in the lead-up to the shock departure of casual radio host Antoinette Lattouf in December 2023. Ms Lattouf is suing the ABC for unlawful termination after she shared this Human Rights Watch post that claimed Israel was using starvation as a weapon of war in Gaza. The ABC, the court heard, was receiving complaints about her strong personal opinions on the conflict from a coordinated campaign. Central to this case is what Ms Lattouf was told by ABC management about her social media activity and what she understood that to mean. The broadcaster claims that Ms Lattouf was given a clear directive not to post anything about the conflict. Ms Lattouf denies this and claims an ABC manager told her maybe keep a low profile and that she could post from reputable sources. The hearings have revealed at least 6 layers of management played a role in her exit. Ms Lattouf worked in the ABC Radio Sydney team. Her direct manager was Elizabeth Green. Above her was Mark Spurway, and above him was Steve Ahern. At the upper level was Ben Latimer. Above him was Chris Oliver Taylor. Mr Oliver Taylor reported to David Anderson, Managing Director, who's also the ABC's Editor-in-Chief. Ultimately, the buck stops with him. Sitting above ABC management at the time was Ita Buttrose, the chair of the ABC board. The board operates separately to management and does not deal directly with the everyday running of the broadcaster. The court heard that before the Human Rights Watch post, ABC management was already investigating complaints against Ms Lattouf, but that she was not in breach of the personal use of social media guidelines. The court heard the instruction not to post was passed down to Ms Lattouf. About that time, the plan was to allow her to finish her 5 days filling in on the morning show. On Ms Lattouf's second day on air, the chair Ita Buttrose was still receiving complaints and emailed David Anderson. Has Antoinette been replaced? I am over getting emails about her. Mr Anderson replied, Dear Ita, Antoinette will finish up on Friday. It's a managed exit given the situation. I have a whole clutch more of complaints. Why can't she come down with the flu, or COVID, or a stomach upset? We owe her nothing. We are copying criticism because she wasn't honest when she was appointed. Managed exit. Really? We should be in damage control, not managed exits, David. Chris Oliver Taylor was fresh in his role as Chief Content Officer. He'd started 9 months before Ms Lattouf was hired. He told the court he was between a rock and a hard place, and that at times while handling the Lattouf case, he felt confused by the ABC's processes. The chair was forwarding some complaints directly to him, which he felt was unusual. He told the court he felt pressure from above. On the third day Ms Lattouf was on air, Mr Anderson and Ms Buttrose went to a Christmas lunch together. Mr Oliver Taylor texted Mr Anderson. Ms Lattouf had posted about Human Rights Watch. Looks like she's breached editorial impartiality. If correct, she will be stood down. He called Mr Anderson, who didn't pick up, and again he texted. She also failed to follow a direction from her producer not to post anything whilst working with the ABC. I have no option but to stand her down. Another missed call to Mr Anderson, and then, the Australian are going to run a yarn. I'm going to action this now and try to beat the story. Mr Anderson, do you stand by the ABC's actions and decisions? Giving evidence last week, Mr Anderson said that when he returned Mr Oliver Taylor's call, he hadn't seen the post himself, but he trusted Mr Oliver Taylor's judgment to take Ms Lattouf off air. Do you regret not checking the post and asking for the post and intervening in this matter? In short, sharp answers this week, Ms Buttrose did not back down from what she said in her emails about Ms Lattouf. She told the court that she was over receiving the complaints and that her suggestion that Ms Lattouf call in sick was to help Ms Lattouf save face. Ms Buttrose described Ms Lattouf as an activist, but that I didn't wish her to be removed. I didn't put pressure on anybody. It's a fantasy of your own imagination. I had nothing to do with her dismissal. Mr Anderson told the court hiring Ms Lattouf was a mistake, but that he believed the ABC had missed a step in this case and agreed the whole process was abnormal. Today, Ms Lattouf's direct manager, Elizabeth Green, told the court that while she did tell Ms Lattouf not to post, she did say she could post from reputable sources. Ms Green agreed she did not think there was anything wrong with the Human Rights Watch post.
How damaging has this been to the ABC?
The hearings are set to continue at the end of February, all coming at an enormous cost to the public broadcaster and Antoinette Lattouf.